We're about to see the new iPhone. There is a study that's been done. Let me find how many people they are. CNET commissioned YouGov PLC to conduct the survey. All figures are from YouGov. The total sample size was 2,200 adults. Okay, fine. Fieldwork was undertaken in May 2025. Survey was carried out online, and the figures have been weighted and are representative of all US adults. Okay, that is fine. It's not a highly rigorous scientific study, but as a survey, absolutely fine. So the study shows that smartphone purchasers, people who are about to buy a new phone, whether it's Google or iPhone, they do not care about artificial intelligence features. I do not blame them on this. I'm fully with them. They did a survey of these 2,200 people, and they found that 11% of US smartphone owners choose to upgrade their device because of AI features. So that's the reason why they're upgrading. And last year, previously, it used to be 18%. So there's been a drop from 18% to 11%. Furthermore, about 3 in 10 people didn't find mobile AI helpful and don't want to see more features added. So 30% don't want any more AI. So that's a big chunk of people. And this is one of the future of generative AI is moving it onto mobile devices. I was about to pick up my phone, but I'm talking to it. We call it edge AI. So allowing artificial intelligence to be run on devices. And a lot of companies are working towards this. And it's tricky because you need to fit massive processing power into a small device and make sure it doesn't burst into flames, and you need to make sure it's at a price point that makes sense for the consumer as well. So it's a big challenge right now, how to make these edge AI chipsets. So Huawei and various companies are working on this. I think what's happening here is that most of the AI that has been added to phones so far is software. It is AI image editing. It is the ability to make emojis or whatever they're called on Apple using artificial intelligence. It is all software based. We haven't seen AI hardware yet being put into devices because that's very much on the edge. It's not ready for the consumer level yet. So what people are thinking of when they're saying, I don't want AI, they're thinking of, I don't want these pieces of AI software in my phone, or I don't care about these AI pieces of software. And I get it, because most of them are a bit rubbish. Because at the moment, when you use AI, it has to ping back to the server, and it's slow and not particularly exciting. When we get to AI edge devices, having AI on our telephones and it's natively built in, it might be a different thing, but it's going to be very difficult for the consumer to tell the difference, because everything right now just has the label artificial intelligence slapped on it, whether or not it is, and whether or not it's software or hardware. There was something I saw the other day, which was a microwave. Let's see if I can find it. Is a microwave that purportedly was artificial intelligence driven. No, sorry, not a microwave. It was a pizza oven. There we go. There we go. Uni has a new pizza oven. It's very exciting. This is going to be on everyone's Christmas list. So Uni has a pizza oven that adds AI with something called pizza intelligence. I don't think this is a joke, but I can't tell, which is telling when it's hard to tell if something is a joke or not. So have you ever looked at your pizza oven and wished it was just a bit smarter? Uni has, and that's why the Vault 2 comes loaded with Pizza Intelligence, an adaptive heating system designed to deliver a more even and consistent cooking temperature. Basically, it's using AI to adjust the temperature. We have had that technology for a while. It's called a thermostat. We have not called thermostats artificial intelligence. It is a feedback loop, basically. If the thermostat sees that something is, or detects that something is too hot, it will lower the heating element. If the thermostat detects that something is too cold, it will raise the output going through the heating element. We've had that for a long time. We have not been calling that AI. There is an intelligence of sorts. It's not really a decision-making process, and it is an intelligence that we have put into the machine. And I think a lot of manufacturers, whether it's telephones, whether it's pizza ovens, anyone, they're just slapping the word AI on it. I was in a hardware shop the other day, and all of the new dishwashers and fridges, etc., all have some kind of AI capability. And most of the time it is just supposedly more intelligent algorithms detecting how long you should run a spin cycle, etc., etc. It's not the same thing as we are using in ChatGPT. These are just feedback loop systems, but with the name artificial intelligence slapped on it. So the problem with this is that it makes the consumers, it makes the general public very wary of AI. And I fully understand why, because if we slap the term AI on anything, and then people have a poor experience with it, then they are very rightfully going to say, oh, that's AI's trash. I've got this new AI feature on my Google Pixel phone and it's not very good. So all AI is rubbish. That is a fair, logical leap to make. And it's a problem because all of these manufacturers, any business out there is just slapping the word AI or the word agent onto their products, onto their business in order to raise money, in order to make sales. But a lot of the time it is not well thought out, or it's not even artificial intelligence, but the consumer cannot tell the difference. So this study about people not caring about AI or actively not wanting AI in their telephones, I 100% get it. I personally do not use AI on my telephone, and I use AI in nearly everything, but the iPhone artificial intelligence is terrible. It is not helpful at all. Jay Moore, thank you for that. We'll give this offer a try with Perplexity. I currently use Perplexity free. Yeah, give it a shot and hopefully it works. I don't know the terms and conditions, like in terms of who can use it. I think you need to be a new user. That might be an issue though. Although you could always you could use a different email account. Give that a go. Let me hop over to some questions. And remember everybody, I will be, in about half an hour, I'll be doing another live stream where I'm building in public. We're getting there. The basics are working of the application, so we're going to start building from there. Mind and Glory, thank you, Kyle. I've been trying to get a straight answer on this for over a week. Awesome. Yeah, the question of how do we get a deterministic answer from an AI like ChatGPT? Basic answer being we don't really. We get a stochastic random answer, but there are ways to constrain the answer and to force the AI to fit it into a certain framework when we get the answer back, and that's probably the only way to do it. And for those kind of tasks, we might want to just use code instead of using a large language model. Good morning, Between the Lines. Trick says, just a marketing ploy. Yes, 100%. Was it 10 years ago? 10 years ago, there was another fad. Actually, sorry, that's unfair because I don't think AI is a fad, but there was a fad called Internet of Things, IoT. And it was this idea of you need to connect everything you own to the internet. So it was internet-powered toasters and stuff like that. And nobody at any point kind of stood back and was like, do we need to connect our toaster to the internet? And they'd come up with bizarre kind of use cases. Oh, it allows you to pre-warm it on your way home. It's like, I don't want to do that. It's going to burst my house into flames. Thank you very much. But it was all the rage. So again, you'd go to a shop and all of the appliances would have internet connection. Okay, cool. But we got over that, thankfully, which is useful. So we're not having to run Ethernet cables into our fridges and dishwashers.